live. How the fuck is everybody doing? I think I got some grease, something on my face, a little bit over here. Fuck it. What can you do? How's everybody doing? It's your neighborhood Jeebus. There's one in here. Oh, sad. We got Justin and we got Jesse. Damn, y'all got in here quick. 20 seconds flat. That's 0 to 60 time. Justin said, got a notification. Wow. Good YouTube. I got all kinds of dirt on me. Got all kinds of dirt on me. How the fuck is everybody doing? It's about to rain here. Jesse says, I was looking forward to it. Oh, yeah. What you getting into tonight, Jesse? Any outdoor activities? Booyah. George Bonnie's here. What's up, man? How you doing? Justin says 20 seconds. That's the Odyssey 0 to 60 time. He's got jokes on his own whip. It probably is though. It's probably like 14 seconds. I would say, dude. I really do have some grease mitts on this side. Huh? Jesse says it rained here. Rained us out. Damn. Yeah, it hasn't rained yet, but it looks like it's going to. Justin says it's actually 9. Well, goddamn. I wouldn't have seen that coming. I would have not seen that coming. Y'all. So today's work, day 2 of getting the race header out. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm still having issues with it, or do you think I actually got it out today? Let's take a subscriber poll. Justin says, how did she go today? Well, take a guess. You think I got it out, or you think it's still stuck and won't move? Let's see what everyone says. I'm tired as a bitch. I'm tired as a bitch. It's time for some Zappa. Justin says, missed you last night on Broke Dad's stream. Yeah, I watched it. I missed it. I was like fucking in a food coma. Without no love of my own. Jesse says $120 on a lottery ticket today. Nice. What? How much did you pay for it? Like, was it like a $1 or $2 ticket or $5 ticket? $5. Ah, nice. You already answered my question. That's not bad. 4 times profit, man. Jesse says, in a food coma. Yeah. Taco, eats a whole bunch of tacos. Instantly wanted to go to sleep. Was tired from having to fuck with the race header. True story. Justin says, have you ever played the lotto? Oh, all the time, man. All the time. Most I've ever won on a ticket was, I think most I've ever won's like 100 off a scratcher. True story. Like off a single ticket, 100. I think the most I've ever won at one time, I think one time I had like $300 and I needed $500, and I spent like $250 on scratchers and actually won like $500. It was big risk, but it was worth taking because I needed that money. Jesse says I hit 500 on a $2 one. Damn, dude, that's like really good. That's like unheard of. So what do you guys think? What do you think? Do you think we got the race header out today, or you think we're still struggling? Ugh, sore as a bitch today. I only worked for like 3.5 hours, but fucking Justin says, well, I hit 30K on $1. Yeah, right. Dude, if that were the case, you'd be driving something more pimped out than a Odyssey. Jesse says, no way. Okay, so Justin says you got it out. What do you think, George? What do you think, Jesse? Do you think we got it out, or do you think it's still not clearing the subframe? Justin says, hey, George, didn't see you. George says you got it. Got to get it out. Well, all three of you are right. We got it out today. It only took the help of 4 mechanics. Or not even mechanics, bodymen, painters, helper, people in the shop. It was a pain in the ass. It really was. There's no way I was getting that out by myself. True story. Even with 2 people, I think you couldn't have got it out by yourself, because like we didn't drop the whole subframe. We took the 19 off the backside and let it hang, kind of like slanted. Took a breaker bar, or just like a long pipe, and pried on it to get it clearance, and then wiggled it out. Like we had a person under the car, we had somebody at the jack. It was like a little pit crew. It's pretty great. Transfer this picture to my computer. I'll show you guys the video evidence. Dude, why isn't my show working? Hey, there it is. Look at that motherfucker. That muddy bitch. Muddy Waters. True story. Let's see. George says, hey, Justin. George says, so the motor's ready to be pulled. It is. It is. If I had a hoist, I would just do it myself, honestly. But kind of weary about that because we don't have a hoist. And you know what I'm saying? I think we easily knocked $300 to $400 off the original $800 he said to take the motor out and the header and the exhaust and all that shit. It shouldn't be that much. Honestly, it'd be like $300 or $400, I'd say, because we don't have a hoist. So yeah. Justin says awesome, congrats. Justin says nice. Yup, true story. And you're probably wondering, if you saw in the picture, how I just chopped off the O2 sensor wires. Those O2 sensors are fucking garbage. They've been underwater. They're not going to be good. They're probably fried. So I didn't feel like having to get an O2 sensor socket removal tool, So I was like, you know what? Snip, snip. These are garbage. They're of no value, basically. So it's kind of why I did that. Justin says, yeah, they're cheap. O2 sensors? O2 sensors are not cheap. They're like $150 a pop. Some of them are like 160 or 170, and like your primary one's like 160, and then your O2, your secondary is like 140. So it's like $300. It's not exactly cheap. It's not like buying, a valve cover gasket set or something. And that's another thing I didn't realize. Like Felpro, a lot of people hate on Felpro, and for the most part, Felpro is pretty crappy. But I've used the valve cover gasket sets, and they work fine. They don't leak if you use some RTV. That is because a fucking valve cover gasket set is really not anything that's just like let's say oil pan or valve cover, something that's just trying to stop oil from leaking out of a seal. That's one thing. But for a rear main seal, I wouldn't suggest it. And I bought one, and I'm already like, hey, I don't want to do this. I want to get an OEM fucking rear main seal. True story. So I need to order that. But luckily, we have until the 10th. That's when we start putting the motor in and stuff like that into the blue car, the K20A. I called J-Spec today. They were trying to say that my tech does pickups, and my tech does not do pickups. It's the other shop he doesn't work at on the west end of town near them. And I was like, yeah, can you ship my motor over to my tech? Like this address, yada, yada. They were like, oh, yeah, we'll get right on that. I'm like, make sure it gets there before the 10th, because I need it there before the 10th. He was like, yeah, no problem. So that's happening. Makes me feel good. As for the interior is another thing we need to start worrying about. I'm probably going to drop the interior, the rear back seats, and the carpet off tomorrow. So they can start making it, because I need that shit made, I don't need it installed right away, but I definitely need it made, and then I can go over there and get them put it in. Because I'm trying everything in my fucking humanly power to get to H-Day in this car. Like, I don't want to miss H-Day. And a ton of people that are going to H-Day have been asking me, like, oh, well, if you don't get your car done, are you still going? Probably not. Like, I won't have my car, so I won't have a means of going. And yeah, I could probably borrow a car or something, but it's just not the same. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of weird. So, yeah. Like, I want to go in my car, regardless of getting the work done or not. Like, if I don't have my car, I'm not going probably. So that sucks, but I don't know. I've been thinking about it more and more, and it's like, if I make it, great. If I don't, whatever. It sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, those are pretty much the updates for tonight. Nothing too crazy going on. Justin says, good idea. What about the rear moon seal? Yeah, definitely. For something that crucial, I'd say go OEM or upgraded, like some better company than Felpro, because something about that doesn't rub me the right way. Man, I'm just hoping this K20A is A-OK. K20 A-OK. Nothing wrong with it. Because like until he cracks it open and checks everything, there's no real way to know. I mean, the compression's there, but you know what I'm saying? Just kind of nervous about it. It's a lot of money spent. It's got a 30-day warranty, but I don't know what that warranty will ensue once we start putting timing chains and tensioners and fucking oil pump chains and all our parts on there. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that shit was mad expensive. So if anything happens with that stuff, I'm gonna be mad pissed. Definitely gonna give J-Spec a piece of my mind and be like, yeah, I put a fucking brand new timing chain in and this motor's shit or something. Be pretty bad. Flo's here. What up, Flo? Sup? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. I don't know. I think you've been here before. I know you were on Broke Dad's stream last night. I don't know if you're Justin David or not, but hey, how's it going? How do we have 4 people in here and 8 thumbs up? I'm not getting this math. This math is wild style. There's 4 people, 2 likes apiece.
However, when you go on tour with a musical group, it's possible to corrupt and putrefy the minds of world youth are virtually limitless.
Flo says Broke Dad sent me. Word, nice. How you doing? Pretty tired, but got the race header out today. Finally, made me happy. A little bit of this. Got the exhaust off. Got the header off. You know, be all, and be all. Flo says that's a job and a half. Yeah, it took 2 days. The exhaust took like an hour, and the fucking race header took 2 days. Because I was trying every possible way not to drop the subframe, and you have to some degree, drop or lower the subframe. You don't have to take it out completely, but you definitely have to take the back 2 bolts off and take a bar pipe and press down on it to make it go down. Pry it. True story. Took a lot of people to get it out. Took me and 4 people to and also something else I didn't even say. What I started to do, see, Camo FK8 told me fucking I could take this brace off and it should be fine. That didn't work. What ended up working was fucking taking off the oil filter, because it wasn't making clearance. Like you're trying to twist it and make it work. The oil filter was actually in the way, so that was a pain in the ass. So I took that off, and when I looked at the oil filter, it was completely caramel colored, like milky caramel colored. Looked like, you know, so much water had gotten mixed in the oil from the flood that, you know, it was still water in the fucking oil filter. You know, it was crazy. Looked horrible. Super cloudy. Looked like oil jizz or something like that. It's not what you want to see. But yeah, then we had to drop or lower the subframe some, and the fucking strut towers, we had to unloosen those and drop those about 1/4 of an inch and shit like that. So a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Flo says, damn, that's a lot of work. Pit you. Yeah, I had a little crew today. It was great. But luckily we got everything done. I started working on getting the hatch ready for paint and stuff like that. Trying to delete the rear wiper motor and arm and stuff like that. I'm gonna finish that up tomorrow because I ran out of time. But yeah, got a good amount of progress done today. I think what the fuck I want to listen to. Flo says, glad you finished what you wanted to. Were you talking about the flood car, right? Yeah. I'm trying to get all the parts off the flood car to put them in the new car, basically. Why is odd time so good? It's all about some sixes. I guess you just call it 3-4. Bunch of 3-4s. Justin says, yep, Stacy, the flood victim. Flo says, like your jams. Some of them are in odd time. Good amount of time. A lot of fives, a lot of this and that. Justin says, you cut your hair. I did. And you couldn't even tell, could you? I mean, my hair used to be down to like here. And now it's like down to... It's a lot. It was like down to here. So I cut a good amount of it off. And the reason I did that was because... the reason I did it is because it was like fucking... I put it up so much that literally it got dreaded. Like you couldn't even... What is this thing? Get back here. You couldn't even comb it. You know what I'm saying? It was like literally like dreaded together. So it's pretty uncomfortable and hurt like fuck. And yeah, so I cut some of it off. A lot of hair. Justin says, I remember, damn, you should have gone all the way so Wing King would show his face. I've already seen Wing King's face. Flo says, I'm jealous. What, of the hair? Dude, there's a whole trash can of it in my trash can in my bathroom. I'll just like send it to you in a bag. How about that? You send me 3 easy payments, $29.99, as Chris Millington says, and I'll send you some authentic Shades Wade hair in a bag. Get it, Zappa. think the rain's coming. Justin says you've seen his face already. Oh, sorry. He won't keep it up. He'll just like show us for a glimpse and then take it down again. Kind of like your Wedge Beaver video. Yeah, it's definitely about to rain. I hear it. Flo says, laugh my ass off. What would my wife say to that? She'd be like, dude, it's Shade's way his hair. It's all good. Authentic Jesus locks.
Looking for Mr. Goodbar or Mr. Goodrich? Never mind. Look, let's get down to business here, darling. Ordinarily, I would just say your place or mine, but tonight, I think what I'm going to do is pop the big question to you. Let's get really serious. What do you say we go over to my place and I just sort of
tie you to the whipping post? What an intro. For any of you guys sleeping on the moon, living under a rock, listen to Zappa. That's all it comes down to. It's one of the most entertaining and funny and challenging music in existence. Flo says, big storm's coming in here too. Gotta head out. Zappa. Frank Zappa. I've been such a fool. I have to stand back and take it here. Oh, for loving you. Look what you've done. Nothing seems to change. The bad times stay the same. And I can't run from how I feel. Sometimes I feel. Flo says, thanks. I'll look them up. They sound good. Yeah. Frank Zappa's an OG. It's pretty much a pioneer of music. Flo says, buy shades and trouser. Later, Flo. Thanks for stopping in. Frank has quite an interesting technique with his guitar soloing. It's like a sonic sculpture or something. It's not your typical, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like heavily improvised and just fucking filthy. Justin says, this is guitar? It is. How do you not hear guitar? It's definitely a guitar. What the hell was I looking for? Justin says, sounds like accordion. I don't know what kind of accordion you're listening to, but all right. Justin says, gypsy unit. $26. Just says he has amazing vocals. Yeah, it's not Frank Zappa singing. It's a whole band. That's Bobby Martin. He is a really fucking nasty singer. He can definitely sing.
You know I believe. I said I believe. I said I do believe.
I really do believe. I'll say it again, I do believe.
There's just ain't no such thing as dying.
Oh, dude, a rear main seal. Rear main seal for the Acura, brand new OEM Type S rear main seal. It's only $13. That seems like mad suspect. Like the Felpro one I ordered from O'Reilly and got it. It was like, I don't even remember. It's definitely more than $13. Like here, I'll look it up right now. How the fuck would a Felpro cost more than the real thing? Yeah. Fucking Felpro costs $26. And it's not good, apparently. I'll ask my tech about it, maybe. I don't know. It says rubber, improved design, one piece. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, Summit Racing sells them. Why would Summit Racing sell something that's trash? I don't know. Maybe they like making money, I guess. I'm not sure. I mean, it's got 7 5-star reviews. Went in easy, fast delivery, and it stopped the leak. Fit in without drama, hoping it lasts a long time. Removed the seal from a Ford rebuilt short block that was leaking, that was made in Taiwan, and replaced it with Summit seal. Better fit and better made. Fast shipping. Felpro is the best rear main seal for a Ford 302. Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I want to risk it or not. I was talking to my buddy, one of my old coworkers, and he was like, Felpro is garbage. He's like, maybe it's okay for a valve cover gasket or an oil pan gasket, but he's like, rear main seal is not something you want to fuck with. Like, you definitely don't want to skimp out. It's not even skimping out. It costs more than a fucking OEM one. Like, that makes no sense. But I got the part number, so order one of those tomorrow. Because it's like $13. I mean, could you imagine fucking up your motor? Having a, well, not fucking it up necessarily, but having a leaking motor because of a fucking gasket that costs $13. That would be pretty horrible. I'd feel pretty stupid. And man, it is really raining. I hope those sunroof drain tube valves are doing their job. Even though my car's covered, so hey, guess it doesn't matter. And if the internet or power goes out, guys, I'm very sorry to cut it short. I was watching Initial D last night at like 3 in the morning, and my internet cut out. I was really happy about that because I was halfway through an episode. Made me very mad. It was such a cliffhanger. I was like, oh man, it's such a good part. buffer pinwheel. I was like, motherfucker, you son of a bitch. Let's see what else is going on. I want to check something out real quick. Maybe that's the way it does look. How the fuck did I put that timing chain? Checking out this design. It looks like it's got, it's like a 4-chain design. Yeah, it looks the same. I was looking at it, seeing what an OEM chain looks like versus this upgraded Tota chain. They both definitely have the same design. Looks like this one's forged a little different. Like the links are, like you have, see how each link has 2 posts? That's the same, but the shape is like, the shape's a little different. Looks like they clasp more, like they, this is going to hold on each tooth more maybe or something like that. Not quite sure. But it is designed specifically for a K20A. True story. So there's that. My chat disappeared. Oh shit! I didn't realize I'm on top chat. Where are we at? Justin says I can't stand when the Wi-Fi cuts out when I'm watching Judge Judy. It makes me want to kill someone. Why are you watching Judge Judy on Wi-Fi? What the fuck? K28 Thunder Booms. That's right. Exactly. Exactly. Eric says, why? Justin says, at the mall. What the fuck? What's up, Eric? How you doing, man? What the hell was I looking for? I'm debating whether I should get an upgraded head gasket or not. I don't know. I don't know. Seems like a way to spend some more money that I don't have. Depends on how much I save on the labor. Spoon, head, gasket, K20A. What is it? Justin says, "LOL, what's up, Eric? Why not?" Trey Flip is here. What's up, man? How you doing? I try to stick with OEM for most gaskets. Oh yeah, for the most part. Are you talking about for rear man seal or the head gasket? Because the reason I would be upgrading the head gasket is because it ups compression even more. Like here, I'll give you straight from the. It's only $145. That ain't shit. I thought it was like 300. Spoon head gaskets are a 2-piece metal design, which will increase compression by 0.2, basically. So instead of it being 11.5 to 1 compression, it'd be 11.7 to 1 compression, which would be, doesn't seem like a lot, but I feel like it would help. I mean, 145 bucks. I mean, that's nothing. And it'd be you'd be starting with a new head gasket, so little less to have to worry about. It says this slight increase in compression will improve mid to high range power by about 2 to 5 wheel horsepower without major impacts such as engine pinging or requiring very high octane gas. Furthermore, spoon head gaskets are designed and constructed to seal better and last longer than stock OEM units. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Because if you think about it, he's probably going to take the man, it's really fucking raining. Trey says, yeah, that's a nice way to get a mild boost without doing anything. You know what I mean? Like not having to, like 2 to 4 horsepower doesn't sound like a lot. But like think about the Honda thermal intake manifold gasket. That's not doing shit either. And that like helps out with cooling and stuff. Debatable. New head gasket would be a good thing. It'd be a good peace of mind, honestly. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Damn, the only thing that sucks about that, y'all ready for the suck about that? This item usually ships out ships out 1 to 2 weeks from the original purchase date. So yeah, I don't have 1 to 2 weeks. I got like a week at the most. But this is through Password JDM, maybe good old ICB in Arizona. Maybe they got it. Spoon Sports. We'll see. We'll see. I would assume they have it. Maybe. Yeah, see, he's got it. He wants a little more for it. Justin says maybe something good to do after HJ. No, that's not how it's gonna work. we're either gonna not make HJ and just do shit right, or make it to HJ right, basically. You know what I mean? Because basically I have 2 options. Rush, and don't get things done right, or get to HJ and like there's not going to be any pulling the motor out a whole bunch of times or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get the motor in there and it's like staying in there unless something goes wrong or something like that. But damn, the thing is baller looking. Availability usually ships the next business day. That's what I'm talking about. Justin says, I know what you mean. Tough spot, man. Yeah. Dude, it is pouring rain. All I gotta say is I hope that car cover is doing its part outside. Pretty sure it is. Hopefully. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a lot of water in my trunk probably. Justin says it better be. It better be. Eric says, just like here, pouring rain. A lot of fun, right? A lot of fun. I wonder if my pizza's already here. I didn't check. Probably would do that in a second. Yeah, the thing about where was that? I was looking at Password JDM. Oh, they're the exact same price. Okay, so if you buy it from Password JDM and it takes 1 to 2 weeks, it's 145 bucks. So fuck that. And if you order it from ICB, it's 145 bucks and it ships in a day. Justin says here too. Well, you're in the same state. I'd hope so. Justin says my roof rails are leaking, soaking wet seat belts. Your roof? Are you talking about like the roof rack? Yeah, the seals on the inside, or they need to be replaced. That sucks. Dude, it is really fucking raining. It hasn't rained in like almost a week, and now we're getting this. Man, I'm glad I haven't fucking relocated my battery yet. That'd be a bad way to go. Oh, let's see. Excuse me. Shit's contagious. I don't know who yawned. One of y'all yawned. Trey says, what car cover is that anyway? I want to get one for my RSX. It stays outside too. It is a, let me see. O'Reilly. Let me see. It is literally called the Budge Rust-Oleum Never Wet Gray Hydrophobic Material Car Cover. It's like $80, which seems, you know, like $80 for a car cover. I bought one for $40 and it's not hydrophobic. It's literally like a dust cover, so it doesn't help you out at all. This is the one you need. You need the Never Wet. It's if you go to O'Reilly, the part number is NW. You just like go there and be like, I'm looking for a car cover NW2. It's $80. It's pretty fucking helpful. Justin says $80 ain't bad. I need one tonight. What time does O'Reilly's close? They close at like 8 or 9. I think they close at like 8 or 9. So hold on. Let's see. Yeah, they're open till 9, Justin. At least the ones, like the one in my town's open till 9, so I'm assuming all of them are open till 9. Eric says it does, Trey. LOL. I got a company truck now. My old lady got a Jeep, so the FB6 sits. Justin says, awesome. Thanks a million. Yeah, NW2, man. It's worth it. I'm telling you. Because the one I got a Budge one before, it was like $40 or 45 or something, or 53 or something. It's literally a dust cover. It does not prevent rain from getting inside your car if you have a leak or something. True story. Justin says, can I say shades Wade sent me and get it half price? I doubt it. See, because in that picture on my Instagram of like my sticker on the monitor, that I think that only applies to my O'Reilly in my town. True story. It's not a corporate sponsorship. I think it's just like a people there like me. It was funny the last time I was at O'Reilly, there was a dude with a Subaru WRX STI, brand new one, and a dude with a fucking 350Z. And they were literally like, dude, can we trade cars? Can we trade Recaros? I was like, I don't know. I don't think so. Eric says, but going to get dinner with the fam later, guys. Have a good one, Eric. Trey says, hello. Damn, Eric, that sounds like a blessing and a curse. What, about the FB6? Yeah, you got to drive that, man. Eric says it is. Yeah, fucking, speaking of WRXs, there's one in the shop. It is the biggest POS I've ever seen. I can't stand it. It has so much potential, but the owner, it's in there for a fender, like some front end work. Dude, it is a POS, hands down. Dude has cheap as fuck. He has an AEM intake, which is, you know, fine. It's what I'm running. Fucking, so an intake's like, AEM intake's like $300 at least. He's a $300 intake, but you know what he has? He has fucking cheap as fuck eBay coilovers on the car, like max expeding. Like, why? Why would you do that? Why are you gonna buy a nice intake, which doesn't even matter really, and then get the cheapest coilovers you can buy? It's like buying Raceland coilovers. They're $480, dude. They're sick. The car rides like dog shit. And it's got a Subaru spoiler in the back, and it's not even painted. Like the car's like pearl black or something like that, and literally the fucking spoiler hasn't even been painted. He's just rocking it matte black, like ABS plastic black. Justin says, LOL, wow, is it an old WRX? It's like a 04, I think. Something like that. It's not super new, but it's not super old. And it's black. The outside of the car is black, but then you pop the hood and you can see that the car was originally blue and they didn't even fully paint the car correctly. So it looks like really bad. It's not a looker. Has like fake carbon fiber door garnish, like sashes and shit. Looks really badly done. Justin says, like Gatos. What is Gatos in 04? I lose count. Gato's got so many cars, I forget the years. Justin says, sounds like a show car, not. Yeah, definitely not. God damn, Bobby. Be right back. I'm seeing my pizzas here. You guys, here you can marvel at today's work. Yeah. big reveal. Pizza. Oh my God. I think it's been here for a minute. Let's see. Justin says, gorgeous. Oh shit, he's coming out with that fire pizza. Is going to make me hungry. Trey says, for real, I'm trying to get in on the pizza. Oh. You know when pizza's good? When it's like not even piping hot. And it's still really fucking good. Dude, eBay's got to leave me alone. They're always trying to send some shit to me. Or like tell me, hey, watch item reminder. It's like, dude, I don't have money. Leave me alone. I need a good laugh. Scotty Kilmer just posted. Oh my God. Doesn't says room temp pizza is the best in my opinion. Oh no. Piping hot. Burn your mouth shit. That's where I'm at. Trey says, I think I buy too much shit from them. It's true. The truth about boxer engine cars.
Rev up your engines.
Rev up your engines.
Every Thursday, I'm going to answer one of the viewers' questions and make an entire video on that question. Lenny asks, what do you think about boxer engines? Well, I know quite a bit about them. To begin with, Carl Benz, Mercedes-Benz guy, he invented the first boxer engine that was a two-cylinder gasoline internal combustion engine with pistons on opposite sides that are vertical and went back and forth. They're horizontally opposed engines. They have a single crank in the middle. Then on either side, the pistons go back and forth. They can have 2 pistons. They can have 4 pistons. They can have 6. You can add any amount you want. But they're called boxer because they think of boxers with boxing gloves. That was their idea. Carl invented that way back in 1896. And in the early 1900s, even Henry Ford was thinking about putting a 2-cylinder boxer engine in his model cars, but they never really put any in production. He went for a straight 4-cylinder engine instead. Now, a big advantage of boxer engines are, as long as they have the same number of cylinders on each side, they are naturally balanced engines. They do not have unbalanced forces inside. Now, they do have a tendency of being noisy engines. Oh, look at the Porsches, they're kind of noisy. The old Volkswagen Beetles are kind of noisy. The old Subarus, they're kind of noisy too. But
Justin says, I still watch Scotty. He's my spirit animal.
Flat, not V or anything.
He's going to answer. He's going to answer viewer questions and do a video about it. I should ask him why he's a dick.
Make a car that handles a lot better.
He would just be like, he wouldn't even answer it.
Rolling over like a higher engine is. The center of gravity is a big deal. That's why.
And yes, there's a Toyota Celica behind him.
When you have a big engine that's down low, the center of gravity is lower, and that's a big deal in a motorcycle because you don't want to be high up in the air and tip over. You want most of the weight to be low. And since these boxer engines are naturally balanced, they're used in a lot of light planes. Any unbalances are a bad thing. Sure, they're smaller engines. You don't see them in giant planes anymore. But in the little engines, they have them because they're going real fast. They don't want an engine that's going to shake itself apart. So they're a good fit there. Now, in the car world, boxer engines have been always kind of an oddball engine in oddball cars. The Chevy Corvair used the 6-cylinder one. The Volkswagen Beetles used the original Beetles anyways, not the new ones. The original one used air-cooled 4-cylinder boxer engines. And the main ones that we think of today are Porsches and Subaru.
Justin said, did you see his car cover video?
Really used. And even the new Toyota, which is basically a Subaru that's just rebadged, their little sports car has the boxer engine in it. So the boxer engine is kind of a fringe engine that has been used, but was never really accepted in the general population.
Where's this car cover video? Dude, these videos are so fucking clickbait. Scavenger camera car cover. Truth about car covers. Rev up your engines.
Today I'm going to tell you the truth about car covers.
Now, if you park your car under trees like I do and the birds are crapping all over the place,
Well, you could cut down the trees, but really, I like the oxygen in the shade. So why not try a car cover? You could just hide your car from the elements. They're pretty easy to put on. This one has little mirror side ones, so you know the mirrors go here and over here. Then you get the front strap, snap it on, and tighten it up so it doesn't blow up. Then do the same with the back. Snap it on, and then tighten it up. Now, this particular cover is made by a company called Outdo. It's a very cheap one. It's $39.95. And it's actually made for a large car, and I put it on a small cell
Serious lightning.
just to show how it works. But of course, if you're going to buy a cover for your car, you need to know
God
which one to get,
damn.
and that depends on what are
That thunder's still going. You guys fucking hear that? That's like 3 bolts of lightning at once.
It's not going to go through strong weather for very long. Other people who bought it said, oh, I loved it at first, but after 3-4 months, it got rips and tears, and it even started to leaking if it was an area where it rained a lot, even though it says it's waterproof. Over time, this thin stuff is going to crack and leak. That's just the way it goes if you're buying a $39 car cover. Now, let's say you got a car you're storing indoors in a garage. It's perfect for that. It'll keep all the dust and everything out, and there's nothing wrong with that. Or let's say you're going camping or you're going to a friend's house out in the woods that has trees everywhere. You can just leave it in your trunk and then put it on and use it every once in a while. It's
Justin
not
said
some
that thunder was
permanent car
intense due to
cover.
what?